Hi everybody. Today is April 24th, 2021. And you know what that means? It's time for Hot Shot, episode number 4. It's already been a month since our last episode and we're going to do it again today. So what does that mean? We're going to have some good wings, and I've got some snacks here, and I'm going to have a beer also. And I'm going to have a couple of beers during this session. I'll tell you about them here. This one is a Wibby Brewing, and it's called 6'4" and Full of Muscle. So it kind of reminds me of myself, so that's why I figured we'd start with that one. So I'll try that here in just a second, let you know how it is. I've got some chips here, and I've got some of my homemade salsa that I made late last summer in August. So we're going to have some chips, and we're going to have some salsa. And then we're going to have some wings. And you know what? We're going to have a different flavor today. And just to kind of recap what we've had before, we started with bacon. And I thought that was pretty good. It had a decent flavor to it. It wasn't spicy at all. None of them have been spicy yet, so I'm excited to hopefully get a little bit of spice maybe today. And then the chili lime, which was my all-time favorite. I loved that one. Actually, I went and bought a jar of it. I always say jar, but it's actually a bottle. I went and bought a bottle of it, and already ate that whole thing. So I love that one. And then last month, if you saw that episode, it was sriracha. Did not like it. I'm glad that that month is over with. But I've been anxiously waiting for this month because it's a flavor that I think I'm going to like. It's called Cajun. See if I can get a close-up for you guys right there. So this is a little thing of Cajun hot sauce, and we're going to give that a whirl and see what it tastes like. So it's Saturday night. Hopefully you guys are all relaxing at home and enjoying the evening. Crack open a beverage with me. This is a good beer. It's a really good beer. It is a Wibby, so it's kind of a lighter, modern lager type beer. But it tastes really well, so I'm going to be drinking this, and I'm going to take a little break here, get everything else ready, and then I'll be back and I'll prepare the wings and we'll get started here. Alright, so I thought I'd give you a little close-up of my beer there, and a little close-up of me also, just saying. But anyway, this is a good beer so far. So let's get these wings ready to go. You guys have seen me do this 3 times already, so hopefully you're starting to understand the pattern like I am. But the first thing I'm going to do is spray a little spray. This is a little cooking spray that we're going to just spray in the bottom of the air fryer to make sure that everything is lubricated. There. And then I actually melted the butter ahead of time this time, so we're all good with that. And all I need to do is take my brush and put a little butter on these wings. And I'm not using a ton of butter. I've learned my lesson. So I'm just going to put these wings in the air fryer like this. I've got 4 wings. Check out that big wing. That's like one of the biggest wings I've ever seen. It's like steroid wings or something. So I've got my wings, and then I'm just going to brush a little butter on them just to help them brown a little bit. Okay, spin them over. Alright, these are looking good. And again, it takes about, depending on that big fat wing might take a little bit longer, but 15 minutes or so in the air fryer. Alright, don't worry, I'm not going to reuse this butter because I haven't used it the first time. What I'm saying is it's contaminated, so I'm not going to dump it anywhere. Alright, ready to go. Ready to go. So, all we got to do is put these babies in the air fryer, and we'll let them go for a little while. I will be right back, and we'll check on the progress. Okay, everybody, it's been close to 10 minutes, and they're starting to look pretty good. I don't know if you can see these in here or not, but that's okay. I'll show you when they're done later. But they're starting to get a little bit brown, and they're starting to look good. So we're going to give it a little bit more time. I'm going to finish this beer and enjoy it, and then I'll be back in about 10 minutes and do another progress check. Thanks. Okay, everybody, they're getting pretty close. You can see, I'll bring a close one up for you. Starting to get a nice little crispy brown shading to them. They're starting to look good. I think they probably need another 7 minutes or so, so I'm going to put them in the air fryer for about 7 minutes, and then I'll be back and we'll be able to prepare them and get ready to give them a taste test. And we're back, and these wings are done. And they look perfect. They look delicious. Juicy, crispy on the outside. This big honking fat one looks really good and juicy too. I'm gonna eat you up. Looks good. So we'll put them in our bowl here. Oh yeah, look at you guys. Can you guys see those awesome wings there? They're looking pretty good. Move this air fryer out of the way, which again I completely endorse. They do a great job with wings and all kinds of other stuff. Since our last meetup last month, we actually did homemade pork tenderloin sandwiches in the air fryer that were completely delicious. We bought a tenderloin and we smashed it down with a tenderizing hammer and breaded it up and put all kinds of good stuff on there, and it was delicious. And we got some more in the freezer, so I'll have to show you guys maybe someday how that works. But this is a wing session, and this is what we're going to do with our wings. But first, let's have another beer. Awesome. This one is from a brewery in Loveland, Colorado, just north of my house here a little ways, and the name of this brewery is Grimm Brothers. And all of their beers are based on Grimm fairy tales. So this one, I'll give you guys a close up here because it's a really cool looking can. It's called the Griffin. And then there's a whole, I'll get this in focus for you guys, and you can pause it if you want to read the story about the Griffin and how it came to be. It's probably a little blurry there. There we go. So you can pause it and take a look at that if you want to read the description. It's pretty fun. But this is a good beer that I've not tried yet, supposedly. So this one is called the Blood Orange Hefeweizen, which is kind of a lighter style beer, which I've had, I think I had a couple months ago, a Hefeweizen. So we're going to give it a whirl here. And I will tell you if I like it or not. And I haven't had a beer that I haven't liked yet on this little video sessions that I've been doing, but we might someday. Grimm Brothers does a lot of good beers, and this is a really good beer. I like it. Very, very Hefeweizen-y. I'm not sure, I don't really taste the blood orange too much, but you don't have to, because a good Hefeweizen is just a good beer all by itself. So I'll be finishing that up here, but let's get these wings in the sauce. And again, let me get this open here. This is Cajun hot sauce, ass kicking hot sauce. Kick yo ass hot is what it says. I need reading glasses, by the way. But also I want to read this description to you, because this little book has you mark off your challenges, which I've not been doing. But for this challenge, it says it's Mardi Gras somewhere for the Cajun style, I'm guessing. So, in the spirit of Mardi Gras, I'll put some beads on here. And you guys feel free to do the same thing at home if you want to. I'm going to double decker this one because it's a little long. And they're all green. So this is an Irish Mardi Gras. I don't have any other ones that are different colors, but that's going to make the wings taste a lot better. All right, Get our sauce here. And I'm just gonna dump it on here. Oh yeah. This looks a little spicier than the last couple of months. I can just tell by looking at the sauce, it's a little darker. Yeah, that looks good. So let's mix them up here really good. Oh yeah, it's gonna be great. What a great way to spend a Saturday night. We've got wings, beer, Mardi Gras beads. What else could you ask for? Got my family here with me helping me video, Tracy and Mandy, and now we've got some awesome wings here too. They're ready to go. So, I probably should grab a napkin. I think I'm in the kitchen. All right. We're gonna give it a go here. You know what I'm gonna tell you guys first though? I'm gonna give you some advice. Because we had a little incident happen here a couple days ago. We went and we're looking at campers. We traded in our old camper for a newer one. And all I'll say is make sure that you measure twice before you buy a camper, because we brought our camper home. We're super excited. We picked it out. It has everything we want in it. And we're looking forward to our first trip next weekend, which we'll probably still do. But we try to pull it up the driveway into the garage, and the air conditioning unit is about 6 inches too tall. So it doesn't fit in our garage. So now our camper is sitting out in the driveway for the world to see, which is okay, I guess. But our beautiful garage that we designed for our camper is sitting empty. And we're trying to figure out what we're going to do. So, moral of the story is measure twice, cut once, or measure twice before you buy a camper. Make sure you got the length and the width right. We're probably going to have to take the air conditioning unit off of the camper, which Tracy's not happy about because she likes air conditioning, but we'll figure out a way to get some type of air conditioning in there, even if it's just a heavy duty fan or something, but we'll make it work somehow. But that's the moral of the story. That's what happened with us here the last couple days, and it's not a big deal. First world problem, as I've been calling it, because at least we have a camper and a garage, and a lot of people don't. So we'll figure it out one way or another. And we are going to be camping next weekend, so that's good too. Into that story, I don't want to talk about it anymore. Now, let's try one of these wings. I'm going to save that fatty one for last, I think. So this looks really good. Smells really good. Let me take a bite. It's good. It definitely has a kick to it. It's definitely my lips are already burning a little bit. It's definitely a little bit spicier than than the last couple of months. But it was good. Yeah, highly recommend this one, this Cajun style. I knew it was going to be good. My lips are burning, by the way. It was good. I told you guys that eventually I may only be eating one, two, or maybe even just one wing, because the sauces are going to get hotter and hotter. We finally stepped it up. Finally got a hot wing here that is got my mouth burning a little bit. So it's making me a little bit nervous for the next few months. But this is a good flavor. Goes great with the beer. And I think I did a good job on the wings too. They're the perfect combination of juicy, which the air fryer is good about because it makes it crispy on the outside, burning up a little bit, and juicy on the inside. Let's eat another one. That's good. It's a good burn. And the wings are still temperature hot too. Woo! All right. Yeah. Sorry you guys can't taste these, they're so good. I'll finish this one and I'll finish the other two on my own so you don't get bored by me, but oh yeah, a little burn there. Oh, good. Oh, I need a drink. Another drink though. All right, delicious. I call this a success. So far, the chili lime, probably still my favorite flavor. These are a close second. These are definitely spicier. My mouth is burning a little bit. Next few months, you may see me taking spoonfuls of sour cream or milk or something. Well, let's talk about May, because that'll be here before we know it. And in May, whew. All right, for May, if I can't handle this, I'm really in trouble in a few months. May is ass-kicking original hot sauce. Don't anticipate a lot of flavor enhancements. It's just going to be good, plain old hot sauce. So it should be really, really good. And I'll do my best to get down a couple of them. I may have to go through like 4 beers next month. But it is a delicious, delicious wing. I'll look forward to that. And I'll finish up by just saying have a great rest of the evening. Thanks for tuning in. Hold on. Enjoy your evening. And we'll see you next month on Hot Shot number 5.